BMZ is a long-standing partner for Transparency International. We have received the support of BMZ for more than 25 years, and we are very grateful and honored to be signing a new agreement for the coming years. We are signing this agreement in a moment where the pandemic has produced an increase in corruption risks around the world. That's why it is so important to see that the fight against corruption is very important in the good governance area of the strategy of the German Development Cooperation for the strategy 2030. We have seen risks of corruption heightened during the pandemic. We have received, for instance, through our anti-corruption legal advice centers, which enjoy the support of BMZ in more than 60 countries in the world. Just since March this year, and only in relation to COVID, we have received more than 1,500 reports related to corruption, both in the health sector, in public procurement related to medicine, treatments, supplies, and also in relation to access to health care. It is very important that we fight together to restore good governance, to restore rule of law, to put in place the accountability mechanisms. So we are honored to have the support of BMZ in the coming years, and we are sure that together we can fight for a world without corruption. Thank you very much.
In the COVID-19 crisis, our main goal is to save lives. Big sums of money are being used to reduce the impact of the pandemic. Even in ordinary times, corruption in the health sector means that more than $500 billion is lost every year. But now we need to make sure the money to fight COVID-19 reaches the people and hospitals for which it is intended. There is no room for corruption. Civil society is an important partner in responding to the crisis, helping us to follow the money and to create transparency. Many of our partner countries are in the bottom half of the Corruption Perceptions Index. In many of these countries, the space for civil society is very small. Journalists and whistleblowers are often literally in the line of fire when they expose corruption. I'm happy that we can partner with Transparency International. Transparency International is the biggest non-governmental organization which fights corruption worldwide. Our strategic partnership will lead to a stronger civil society and media. It will lead to more transparency. Together we are supporting the efforts of young journalists to expose corruption. We are supporting local advocacy and legal advice centers in over 60 countries. In 5 African countries, we are helping citizens hold their governments accountable for implementing the AU Convention Against Corruption. Together, we stand against corruption.